After years of waiting and a mysterious herbal concoction that promised to disturb the peace, Shamsuddin's wife finally gave birth. Not just a boy, but a child so beautiful and radiant that everyone who saw him stood in awe. Two beauty marks graced his cheeks like twin moons. Shamsuddin looked at his newborn son and said, "His name will be Aladdin, father of moles." Aladdin, the owner of the beauty marks. But here's the kicker: he didn't throw a party. He didn't tell anyone. He hid his son underground, literally in the basement of their palace. Why? Fear. Fear of envy, of the evil eye, of the world. He told his wife, "No one should know we have a child. He will remain hidden until his beard grows. We will protect him from the envious eyes of men." Thus, the boy grew up in silence, in darkness, but not in ignorance. Shams al-Din, paranoid but loving, hired the best scholars, clerics, poets, and philosophers and brought them from outside Egypt, only to secretly teach his son. The boy learned everything, but he never saw the outside world. Until one fateful day, a gathering of women in revelation. When Aladdin was 14, his mother threw a grand feast for the ladies of Cairo's high society. The house was bustling, and amid the chaos, his guards, the servants supposed to watch over him, were called to serve the guests. Aladdin slipped out of the cellar. He wandered around curiously, searching for his mother. He entered the lavish reception hall, and suddenly silence. Dozens of noble women stared. Gasps, whispers. "Who is this Roman slave?" one of them asked. He was so beautiful, so radiant, definitely not Egyptian. His mother rushed in, her cheeks flushed. "No, this is my son Aladdin. We hid him to protect him, but now, you've all seen him." The secret was out. The sharp-tongued boy. That evening, Aladdin, fully aware of his own existence, began asking real questions. "Why did you hide me? Why don't people know I exist? What if my father dies? Who will believe I'm his heir?" His logic was sharp, his mind quick. His mother was astonished and proud. She promised to speak to his father. That evening, Shamsuddin returned home, saw his son sitting in the courtyard, and realized it was time. To the market. Shamsuddin agreed to take Aladdin to the market the next morning to introduce him, train him, and show the world his heir. But the merchants of Cairo didn't take it well. The whispers turned into rumors. They thought Shamsuddin loved boys. They mocked him. They ignored him. They refused to greet him, breaking with decades of tradition. Insulted, Shamsuddin summoned the merchant captain to answer. The man, arrogant and haughty, insulted him directly. "Who is this pretty boy with you? The son of your servant, or something much darker?" Shamsuddin's patience ran out. He slapped the man in the face. "This is my son, my own flesh and blood. I hid him to protect him from dogs like you." The merchant captain trembled. He apologized profusely and rallied the other merchants to follow suit. They returned, bowed, kissed Shamsuddin's hand, and greeted Aladdin warmly. Peace was restored, but the damage had been done. Aladdin had tasted the cruelty of life, even for someone born into wealth, and it left an impact. Aladdin's dream, and the feast that changed everything. To celebrate his first public appearance, Shamsuddin held a huge feast in the countryside. All the leading merchants attended, each bringing their own sons. For the first time, Aladdin met boys his own age, but instead of friendship, he was met with ridicule. They bragged about their travels to Damascus and Baghdad, about the businesses they had built with their own hands, about their hardships, about their determination. And Aladdin, he had never left home. They laughed. "You're just a spoiled brat," they said. "You're not a real merchant." Aladdin left the feast in tears, returning home to his mother, overcome with pain and humiliation. She tried to console him, saying, "You're the son of the richest merchant in Egypt. You don't need to prove anything to anyone." But Aladdin had made up his mind. "No, mother, I'm going to travel. I'm going to trade. I'm going to build my fortune with my own hands." And so the journey began.